You do not need to be loud to be powerful, but if you keep hiding your power, louder people will keep steering your life. If you are tired of performing, tired of defending yourself, tired of feeling judged when you finally speak, this is for you. Today, I want to show you the Rainmaker, the person who moves the world without wrestling with it. This is introverted power, not hiding, not bowing, but standing still until everything else recalibrates around you. If you do not claim this now, you will keep living by other people's urgency and your own life will keep shrinking. You know that feeling in a meeting when louder voices flood the room and you feel the pressure to add something, anything, just to prove you belong. You speak faster than you want, your throat tightens, and later you replay every word, judging yourself harder than anyone else could. You fear that if you do not perform, you will be judged, forgotten, or replaced. But there is another way, and it is not passive, submissive, or resigned. It is the ancient Taoist insight of Wu Wei, effortless action, where you align so precisely with what is needed that your smallest moves carry the greatest weight. Carl Jung observed that introversion is not shyness. It is the preference for inner orientation, where depth guides action instead of noise. When you operate from depth, you radiate a steady field that others can feel even before you speak. If you ignore this, the habit of forcing will harden into a life that constantly fragments you between who you are and who you pretend to be. If you wait, the fear of judgment will calcify into silence or rage, and either path will cost you your relationships, your career, and your self-respect. Imagine 5 years from now still over-explaining yourself to people who barely listen, still apologizing for having needs, still missing moments that matter. That is the price of inaction, and the bill only grows. Now, I want to tell you a story, an old story, of a village in drought. The fields were dying, the wells sank dry, and people were turning on each other because fear grows loud when water runs out. They sent for a rainmaker, a quiet traveler known for bringing rain without rituals or crowds. He arrived, looked around, and asked for a small hut on the edge of the village. He did not dance, did not pray in public, did not give speeches, did not demand devotion. For 3 days, he stayed inside the hut in silence. On the 4th day, clouds gathered, thunder murmured, and rain fell like relief itself. When asked how he did it, he said, "I went into the hut to put myself in order." He explained that the village was out of order, and when he arrived, he became out of order too. By restoring harmony inside himself, he stopped forcing the world. And then the world loosened its grip and returned to balance. This is the Rainmaker's secret, not domination, not persuasion, not noise, alignment. Jung loved this story because it showed something crucial. Your inner order influences the field around you. When you are scattered, you push harder, and your pushing creates more resistance. When you are centered, your movement is minimal and precise, and the situation cooperates. Pause and ask yourself, where in your life are you pushing hardest and getting least? Who do you over-explain yourself to, and why do you think you have to justify your existence to them? There is a part of you that thinks safety lives in approval, so you keep chasing it. But approval is a moving target, and chasing it trains you to abandon yourself. You feel judged because you have outsourced your center to the crowd. Introverted power is the decision to pull your center back inside your body. This is not isolation. It is sovereignty. The Rainmaker did not argue with the sky. He met it. Wu Wei is not doing nothing. It is doing the right thing at the right time, without friction. You cannot do that from panic. You cannot do that from performance. You do it from stillness, and then you move like a blade through water. Ask yourself, what would change if you stopped chasing and started listening for where your presence is actually needed? What would change if you practiced being the person whose silence means more than other people's noise? Maybe you worry that people will think you are aloof or arrogant or weak. The truth, when you move from center, you become unignorable because you choose moments that matter. You will not be loud, but you will be decisive. You will not be everywhere, but you will be exactly where you should be. This is not theoretical. Now we shift from story to action. Here is what you can do now to cultivate introverted power and practice Wu Wei. Step 1. 10 minutes of deliberate stillness daily. Sit upright. Let your spine be a mast and let your breath settle at the base of your ribs. Keep your gaze soft and unfocused. No forcing, just let the room exist without your commentary. Notice 3 sensations: air on your skin, weight on the chair, breath moving. When your mind leaps to plans or judgments, do not fight. Name it thinking and return to breath. You are not emptying your mind. You are practicing not chasing every ripple. In 10 minutes, you teach your body that safety lives in stillness, not in performance. Step 2. The one breath rule in conversation. Before you speak, take 1 full breath in and out. If you are still eager to talk after that breath, speak slowly and land on 1 clear point. Your calm pacing will pull the room toward you, because nervous people crave a steady metronome. Step 3. Micro boundaries that create space. When asked for a quick favor, try, "I'll consider it and get back to you." To get to when you're heaning are you one bill, "I need time to decide." These phrases buy you the quiet you need to act without panic. Step 4. Build an inner room. Choose a physical corner that is yours alone, even if it is just a chair facing a tree. Every morning, sit there for 2 minutes and set one intention: I will move at my natural pace. Return to this place when thrown off center. Your body learns that this is home base. Step 5. The 3-question filter for action. Ask, is this mine to do? Ask, is it necessary now? Ask, can I do it calmly? If any answer is no, wait or delegate. Step 6. Schedule recovery like an athlete. Map your week and mark your energy drains. Back-to-back calls, evening events, noisy rooms. Between each drain, insert 15 minutes of silence. No screens, no talking, just breathing or a short walk. These gaps are not laziness. They are the fuse that protects your system. Step 7. Strategic silence in meetings. When the noise rises, do not compete. Wait for a full pause, then summarize the essential patterns in 1 or 2 sentences. Then offer 1 clear action. People trust the one who can name what is happening and point without flinching. Step 8. Embody the Rainmaker posture. Feel your feet heavy on the ground. Widen your focus to include the whole room. Breathe on a slow count of 4 in, 6 out. Keep your jaw loose and your shoulders unhooked. Your body should signal, I am not threatened. Before you speak, drop your breath lower and allow quiet to do half your work. Step 9. Work with the part of you that fears judgment. When you feel the spike of anxiety, ask, what am I trying to protect right now? Then speak to that part softly. You are safe even if they disagree. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving at your chosen pace while fear rides in the back seat. Step 10. Practice Wu Wei with low-stakes tasks. Choose a small task like washing dishes. Aim for smoothness instead of speed. Feel how you can do less and get more done when your movements are continuous and unforced. Then bring that feeling into larger tasks, writing emails, planning your week, answering requests. Step 11. The social audit. List the people who leave you calm and those who leave you agitated. Shift your calendar accordingly. Proximity is power. If you are always around those who demand performance, you will stay on stage. Step 12. Digital boundaries as spiritual practice. Turn off non-essential notifications. Check messages at set times. When you do check, be present. When you do not, be fully absent. You teach your nervous system that you choose your tempo. Step 13. The evening reset. Before sleep, recall 1 moment where doing less made a better outcome. Recall 1 moment where panic pushed you into noise. Breathe 3 times and vow to choose calm over speed tomorrow. Step 14. Centered conflict. When conflict arises, separate facts from the story you are telling. Speak only to the facts you can verify and the choice you can make next. Leave diagnosis of others' motives behind. It tethers you to their chaos. Step 15. The minimal decisive move. Ask, what is the smallest action that would shift this situation toward balance? Do only that and stop. Watch how people around you fill the silence by following your example or revealing their impulses. Step 16. Redefine power. Power is not volume. It is influence. Influence grows when your inner state is not negotiable. When your calm cannot be bought by praise or stolen by criticism, you are free. Now, let's test this tomorrow morning. Wake up 15 minutes earlier than usual. Sit for 10 minutes, breathe, and anchor yourself. Plan your day around 3 decisive moments where your presence will matter most. At each moment, use the one breath rule and speak like a bell, not a siren. In between, protect your recovery windows. If someone tries to pull you into urgency, name your boundary and stand in it. This is not selfishness, it is stewardship of your energy. If you are worried about seeming cold, remember, warmth without boundaries burns out. Steady warmth with clear edges creates trust. You may ask, will people respect me more if I do less? They will respect you when you do the right thing for the right reason, at the right time, and you stop apologizing for it. You may ask, will I be lonely if I decline some invitations? You will be lonely if you keep saying yes to people who do not see you. When you choose your pace, you attract people who choose theirs. The right people can feel when your center is intact. They trust that more than they trust volume. Now, anchor this at work. Before a meeting, write your top 2 outcomes and 1 question that reveals the real issue. During the meeting, listen for the moment when the conversation loops. Then ask your question and give a short path forward. Afterward, leave space for follow-up instead of filling the air with extra. At home, practice deliberate presence. Put your phone in another room when you talk with someone you love. Look them in the eye without trying to fix, cheer, or prove. You are not a performance. You are a person, and your presence is your offering. When you move like this for a week, you will notice something strange. People will start checking themselves around you. They will pause before they push, because your steady pace resets the tempo. They will bring you problems that require clear judgment. You will have more influence with fewer words. This is not magic. It is nervous system contagion. Your calm teaches other bodies how to settle. Your grounded speech teaches other minds how to focus. That is the Rainmaker effect. You might resist this because it sounds like doing less is always the answer. It is not. Sometimes you must be loud to break a spell. But your default can be calm authority, not reactive performance. Jung warned that what we push away comes back bigger. If you push away your quiet nature, it will return as exhaustion or resentment. If you embrace it, it becomes your advantage. You do not need to become someone else to be powerful. You need to become more fully yourself and then move with less friction. Now, a 7-day challenge. Day 1, 10 minutes of stillness and the one breath rule all day. Day 2, add 1 micro boundary in work. Day 3, audit your relationships and adjust 1 plan accordingly. Day 4, practice strategic silence in 1 group setting. Day 5, apply the minimal decisive move to a stuck situation. Day 6, set 2 windows for messages. No peeking outside them. Day 7, evening reset with reflection on where doing less created more. If you complete these 7 days, your nervous system will learn the feeling of inner authority. Once it knows that feeling, you can return to it on demand. You will be tested. Someone will try to spike your adrenaline with urgency or guilt. They will accuse you of not caring because you are not panicking. You will care more, not less, because you will act from clarity. Do not explain your calm away. Demonstrate its effectiveness. You may also face loneliness as you step off the stage you built to be approved. Let that loneliness be a threshold, not a destination. On the other side is a quieter kind of belonging. The people you meet there will not demand your performance. They will want your presence. Now, look at your week ahead. Circle 3 moments where you usually overdo. Plan your minimal decisive move for each. Commit to the 1 breath rule and your 3-question filter. Set your recovery windows like appointments with yourself. Guard them as if your influence depends on them, because it does. If you fail on a day, start again at the next hour. Power is not a mood, it is a habit. Remember the Rainmaker. He did not fight the sky, he tuned himself to it. When he was in order, the world resumed order. You owe yourself that kind of alignment. Do not wait for a crisis to practice calm. Practice now so you can prevent the crisis. Do not wait to be chosen. Choose your pace and let your pace choose your people. Do not wait to be told you matter. Matter to yourself so your presence can matter to others. If you do not do this, you will keep being controlled by others forever. If you do this, you become quietly unstoppable. You become the calm that reorganizes the room. You become the person whose word is rare and therefore valuable. This is not about being better than anyone. It is about being truer than you were yesterday. Your fear of judgment is understandable. You learn to survive by reading rooms. But you are not a child now, and you can survive your own authority. The world does not need another noisemaker. It needs you, the Rainmaker, who chooses stillness, then moves. So, take one breath with me right now. In, out. You just practiced power. Carry that into your next conversation, your next decision, your next boundary. And when you forget, return to the inner room, sit and let the mud settle. The rain will come when you are ready to stop chasing it. You do not need to be loud to be powerful. You need to be aligned and then move without friction. This is your invitation to step out of performance and into presence. This is your moment to become the Rainmaker.